All right, this is the 31st of December 2023, and it's a very big greetings to everybody on the call, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of where you're connected from. And for me, it's been an awesome year, and we can't thank God enough that we are alive to see this very day, you know, being the last day of 2023. It will never come back again. It has gone, it's gone. We're going to face 2024 and then see what it has for us, right? We're going to see what it has for us. So some friends, you know, while you were busy having your holidays and going places and stuff, some friends are also they've been busy trying to wrap their brain again around this our project, you know, constantly thinking of what is the best way to get, you know, this thing done, you know, easy, faster, and we have a guaranteed way wherein anybody that comes in will now know, okay, once I am so period of months here, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. Okay, maybe it's okay in the next 3 months, the next 4 months, I'm going to be gold, or in the next, I'm going to be earning a little over $500 extra income, maybe $1,000 extra income. Or if I stay on this platform for the next 6 months, I should be making extra maybe $3,000 or maybe extra $1,500 or maybe extra. If I stay up to 8 months, okay, maybe extra $10,000 every single month, all right? So we wanted a situation where as a person, you can actually, when you are prospecting people, when you're telling someone else about this great opportunity, you know exactly what time frame is going to take the person, all right? You also know how much you should be looking at, all right? How much you yourself, you should be expecting within a period of time, right? Or a stipulated period of time. And that will help to drive the vision we all have. And then the whole thing will be very, very obvious, very clear. You know, as my friend would say, it will be very audible to the deaf and visible to the blind. All right. So we have been looking for thinking around that. And so we came up with an idea we feel is the best and should be the permanent, so that we don't keep having series of changes every time. Like we did mention when we started this project from the very first day, I like quoting what Mark usually say, because you know, anybody who is involved in a very big project such as this would always tell you it's not really easy, right? There are a lot of changes that will come. At times, it looks like the thing is not going to work. But again, if you have what it takes, you're going to push through until one day people start hearing the stories. And, you know, what people always see is the glory, but they don't see the story behind the glory, right? So by the time they start seeing the glory, they'll be like, wow. And so you will now have the time to tell them, oh, look how it was. It wasn't really easy. We thought it was not going to work, but we persisted. You know, everybody put forth their efforts, and we're able to conquer. And I mean, now if you join this platform, you know, in 4 months you should be making this amount. In 6 months you're making this amount. All right. And we are very grateful to LiveGood CEO Bengliski, and as well as Lisa and Ryan Goodking, you know, because this is a merge of two separate entities, or as it were, would I say companies, that came together to say, let's provide the best platform on the planet for everyone who wishes to make good money, all right? So we're ever grateful to them, because the foundation of all we are doing is knowing that this is not a platform where tomorrow stories are going to come out, right? We don't want that kind of stuff. So I'm really happy. I'm really grateful to the CEO of LiveGood, Bengliski, Network Marketing Director, Nora Kazan, Lisa, and Ryan Goodking, right? Those people are amazing, okay? Amazing, amazing. You know, they thought things through, you know, and then are you aware, if you never knew, so that's what we're about to do tonight does not sound strange to you, right? Are you aware that even the CEO of LiveGood, he's tried several companies in the past and he didn't like it, he stopped, he tried, he didn't like it, he stopped. Are you aware of that? Because he too will always tell you. I mean, he's tried a couple of these companies and the network marketing companies, and he just gave up. I mean, he gave up. Now, he persisted. He never gave up. Okay, because when Northern Kazan came and was telling him about, let's fix this industry, this network marketing industry, let's fix it up, right? That has been a total mess. So let's do something. Because that love is still there. All right, something still resonates with him, telling him that yes, we could still do something in this industry. And that was why he came out, he supported the idea, and that's how we came to have this amazing business called LiveGood. So imagine when he faced those challenges, right? Maybe the first time or the second time, and he decided to quit. And he says, I'm not no longer interested in this. I'm not going to further this anymore. I'm tired, I'm fed up. And it's all the same thing. It's not going to work, stuff like that. I don't think he would come up with this kind of creative platform. It's amazing to see what we have here, on LiveGood platform. So basically, I think we started this arrangement of one family, that is LiveGood One Family. We started this arrangement December 5th, right? That was actually, I think, when we had the first set of registrations like that, December 5th, if I'm not, I think, yeah, that's correct, December 5th, right? So today is 31st, so we are like 26 days old so far, right? I think I'm correct. That's about 26 days old so far. That's about 4 weeks. No, 3 weeks plus. That's about 3 weeks. All right, 3 weeks plus. All right. And a whole lot of things have actually happened within these 3 weeks plus. And they are all positive things. Really, really positive things. All right. At least so far, we have produced 2 gold, right? 2 golds. Affiliates who are now gold in ranking. We also have currently several silvers. I think there are more than, it's somewhere maybe around between 7 to 10, 7 to 10 silvers within these 3 weeks, right? Then we also have several what is it called, bronzes, okay? Several of those who are now bronze ranked affiliates, several of them. Those ones are uncountable, right? Really uncountable. And we are still rocking it. Okay, we are still rocking it. Some of those who turned silver, they have re-registered again as we agreed. All right. So it's been a great journey. Within 3 weeks, we've accomplished so much in 3 weeks. If we were to continue with the momentum, all right, I tell you, in about 2 months, we might be hitting diamond. All right. However, there are a few observations I want to bring to your attention tonight. And it's very important because as those who oversee this project, we have to envisage things before they start happening. We have to look at it ahead of time and be able to let the community know, okay, so look at the current challenge and then look at our possible solution. If you endorse the solution, we'll work with it. Okay, if you endorse it, take note. I will mention the problem. I will also mention the possible solution. In fact, not the possible, the permanent solution. Let me not use the word possible. It is the permanent solution to it. However, it is subject to your approval. If we here collectively agree on the permanent solution, you won't see us come to Zoom like this and start talking about any needed possibly adjustment and stuff like that, because the solution we currently have is going to be permanent, right? And that will give you rest of mind, knowing that finally we have landed safely, as it were. All right. But again, like we always say, or it is popularly said, okay, no tree makes a forest. No one person, okay, can accomplish that. It requires our collective effort to make it work. All right. So now, what is the problem? And what is the solution? Now, the problem is this. As we go down the levels, all right, as we go down, as we embark on the restrictions and we go down the levels, remember, as you go down, the number of people required on each of the levels gets bigger. Right now, we are on level 5, about to complete level 5. Because we are working with 3, okay? Because what we are doing is 3 by 15 metrics, right? 3 by 15 metrics. That's what we're working with or on. Now, because we're working with 3 by 15, what it means is at level 5, okay, let me give you a breakdown. Level 1 is just 3 persons, right? So level 2 is going to be 3 times 3. That is each of the 3 having 3 under them. That's 9. Level 3 is going to be that 9. Each of them get their 3, which is 9 times 3, 27. Level 4 is going to be 27 times 3. That is 81. We have finished filling level 4. Now we're on level 5. Level 5 is 81 times 3. That is 243 people required to fill level, just only level 5 alone. All right. Now, level 6 is going to be 729 people. All right, 700, only level 6 alone. It's going to take 729 people. I want you to reason along with me, okay? So now we're on level 5. On that level 5, we still need about 70-something registrations to fill up that level 5. 70-something to fill up level 5. Not to talk about level 6 that will require 729. Now, the number of people coming in, if you check, or let me say this way, the number of those registered so far, rather, we are just about 200 and let's say 210, okay, 210 thereabout. Supposing that we are saying let's just say all the 210 people who have been registered so far, let's just say everybody, because we really need to face the fact so that it does not come. I mean, that unforeseen circumstance, it does not become unforeseen. We have seen it already, and we have gotten the solution to at the same time. But we want to keep you in the know. We want to also carry you along so all of us can collectively decide whether we prefer this permanent solution that will solve it and ensure that you make all the monies you wanted come 2024, right? So now, if we are going by the total number of people already registered, what it means is we're going to have, because this is why people who have tried something like this, maybe with other businesses, they don't succeed. Okay, maybe they did not envisage some of the dangers ahead of time. And even if they did, they were not unanimous in taking a decision and everybody putting hands together to see, or efforts together to see that this is done. But ours is totally different. We have seen the problem well in advance. We have also gotten a permanent solution, and we would like to share it with you. So now, if you say the 210 persons, because among these 210, okay, some already, they've brought in their 3 or even 4 or even 5. Some, they've brought in about 5 already, which constitute this 210, which make up this 210. So supposing we are to say right now, let the entire 210 people, okay, in between now and February 5th, because that's when the first 2 months that we agreed on will expire. We started 5th of December. So one person in 2 months, it means it's going to come to an end by February 5th. So let's say between now and February 5th, okay, all the 210 people, they go out to get one person. That means what we have as fresh people coming into the system is going to be 210. Already on level 5, please reason along. Already on level 5, we still need 70 something to complete that number. So let's say even if it is 75, you take out 75 from 210. All right, you take out 75 from 210. That will be, or you'll be left with 135. The 135 are the people you are going to place on level 6 to start level 6. All right. And if you place 135 on level 6, how many persons do you need left to complete level 6? Remember, level 6 alone is 729 people. 729 people. And that is, you'll be left with 594. 594. So now, if we are going by our arrangement, say bring one in 2 months. Now, between now and February 5th, people brought in one, and so we have filled, up to level 5. We finished level 5. We started level 6. All right. So let's just say by February, between February 5th and April 5th, which is the second month again, which is another batch of 2 months, all right? Each of the entire 210 plus 210 again, all right? Because remember, we have 200. We currently have 210 plus the 210 that will come in between now and February 5th. That means we'll be having around 420, right? So by February 5th, let's assume we are looking at the worst case scenario. This is the 420 people go all out to bring in one person. How many are we going to have? We're going to have extra 420. So fresh 420 will come in between February 5th and April 5th. So if you put them on level, what's it called? On level 7, on level 6. Remember, we have not finished filling level 6. We only added 135 that we got as a remnant from level 5. We added them, pushed them down to level 6. And we're still having 590 something or thereabout to finish level 6. And so by April 5th, everybody must have brought in their 1111. That means extra 420. And then we'll place them on level to complete level 6. Remember, it will not still be enough, okay, to fill up level 6 entirely. We still have maybe close to around 100 remaining, okay, or a little bit less than 100 to fill up level 6 completely. Now, we will now say, okay, let us go from from the month, because we stopped the month of April 5th, right? So we are saying, okay, between April 5th to June 5th, this 820, because it's 420 plus 420, 840 people. These 840 people go out and bring in one person between April 5th and June 5th. It means we'll be having fresh 840 coming in. Remember, we have not finished filling up level 6, okay, given to my explanation so far, if you have been following up. So we'll take about 70 something or less, less than 100 to finalize level 6. Now, do you know how many persons you need to fill up level 7? You will need 2,187 to fill up just level 7 alone. Just to fill level 7 alone, fill it up, we'll need 2,187. And what we got is just 840. And out of the 840, we've used part to finish up level 6. So what this means is that it is going to ordinarily, it is an easy way to do it, because you are saying bring one, because we are saying, for example, bring one in 2 months, right? It's going to be easy to do that, but it's going to take us even much longer time to fill up these levels, right? It's going to work, okay, but it's going to take us longer time. So what this means is, because it is only when you fill these levels up very well, that's when ranks will be coming out. All right, that's when ranks will be coming out and people will be making good money. But when there's a delay in the influx of people, what is going to happen is that it's going to delay your ranking, and it's going to delay the amount of money you're going to earn, or when you will start earning it. Because remember those levels that we will fill halfway and then we stop, waiting for another 2 months, for it to be completely filled, and then we'll go to the next level. It means that some people within some period of time, like a month, more than a month or 2, might not even have people under them. And when they do have people under them, before they will have another set of people under them again to form their second level, it's going to take a longer time. It might even take about 4 to 6 months for you to have, your second. Let's say, for example, somebody who falls on level 6. Level 6 requires 729 people, right? And let's say you fall at the other end, the extreme of level 6. The feeling is expected to be from left to right. Left to right. That's why some people will say, oh, I paid since and I was registered, but I've not gotten 3 under me. The reason is because maybe those persons, they are at the right-hand side of the previous level. So as you are now filling the new level, you are starting from left. Those on the left, you won't see them complain. That is those on level 4 on the left side. You won't see them complain because they are the ones to get 3 first. That's why some people will say, but I paid before this person. And the reason is the feeling starts from the left and gradually goes to the right. When we have finished that line of registration, we'll go back again and start again from the left. So while you are thinking that the registration team, they are not doing anything, or they are trying to give preference to 1 or 2, that's not totally true. The reason is because the influx of people have somehow reduced, all right? And the base is getting larger. As you go down the matrix, the base is getting larger. And so it takes a whole lot of people before it can now go to the other end. And you that was complaining, you registered, you've not gotten any 3, maybe it has taken over even 1 week, you've not gotten any, you will feel the people are deliberately doing that, not knowing that, no, the influx of people have reduced, and the ones that are coming in, it is based on left to right registration. Okay, just the way you are writing, when you carry your notebook, you want to write with your pen. You start from, for some people anyways, start from left to right, left to right. That's how the filling is done. So those people on the right might feel that their own is being delayed more than those on the left. But it is not necessarily so. It's not intentionally so, rather. It is as a result of the process and the fact that the number of people coming in are also reducing. Nevertheless, regardless of whether the people are reducing or not, we know that if we keep to this pattern of bring one in 2 months, we will still get to where we want to go. Okay? It's not like anything has spoiled. We will get to where we want to go, because what it means is between now and February, everybody must have brought in their own people. Maybe would have end up filling the entire level 5 and possibly part of level 6. But you know, the people who are on the extreme of level 5 will be wondering, why is it that for about 2 months, they've not referred, nobody has come under them. They won't remember that level 6 is this bigger, requires a large number of people, 729 people to fill that level 6. And those level 6 falls under those on level 5. So when it has not reached your turn, it's based on left to right, left to right. When it has not reached your turn, reason being that the influx of people have reduced or is not coming as fast as it should, what happens? What happens is that you may be feeling that somebody is trying to play fast one on you. Definitely nobody has ever played a fast one on anybody. Not even a single person has done that. All right? Nobody has ever done that. Another thing is that some of the friends who used to say, I paid in so time before this person. Why is this person getting downlines? Is having downlines before me. Another factor responsible for that is sometimes when we assign out the names to be registered, we have several people who does the registrations, right? Now we assign, okay, 1, 2, 3 registrations. Please let Mr. A do it. Okay, 4 to 6, Mr. C do it. This one to this, Mr. D do it. Now, Mr. A, at that point, who has been given number 1 to 3 to register, might not be disposed to start running registrations immediately. Meanwhile, Mr. B has the time. Immediately, he starts registering. So you will now discover that somebody who should come first will now somehow be the 5th or 7th or 8th person. Meanwhile, should have been number 1 on the list when it was moved out. This person ought to be number 1. But when the actual people doing the registrations, because they are also humans, they also have activities to care for. You are not paying them monthly. Assuming you are paying them is a different case. But they are also dedicated to the project. I must guarantee you that they are dedicated. But life happens. At times, things will just happen and they need to care for it, maybe family-related matter or even children-related. They need to just give it attention. They cannot just be doing live good, and give a blind eye to their family. So they need to. So in the process of doing that, Mr. C or even D would have finished doing their 3 registrations. All right? And so these other ones will come later. And because those given to Mr. C or D came in first, what you notice is that when they are giving them downlines, Mr. C or D, those given to C or D will get downlines first before those of the A. All right? So I'm taking the time to explain how some of these things work so that some of you will understand what happens at the back end. And you would not feel that anybody is temporarily trying to reach out. Nobody is trying to do anything of that nature. This has been one of the most transparent platforms ever. And I love the fact that I'm part of this project because it gives me the opportunity to oversee whatever that is happening and ensure that nobody is, somebody is wrongly dealt with. for any reason. You know, one thing I have always disliked is with other projects that I have seen people head or manage, like those ones from Nigeria, they'll say, well, all those investment platforms and all that. Because you are not part of the management team, you don't get to see what is actually or what went wrong or what has been happening even before that thing went wrong. You are not privileged to see it. And as such, you don't know when something is going to, have problem. You that is just an investor, you just be putting in money without even knowing that there's already a problem. And so when their problem has become so big that they cannot handle it, obviously, what they will do, both your money and everything, they run with it. So I am very happy and delighted that I am part of this management team. And so far, the friends who are on the registration side, they've been doing an excellent job. I'm only trying to give you inside knowledge of why one or two things happen, and it seems as if somebody is coming first before the other person who brought the individual. It's not actually so. It's just that there's a little bit delay given to life circumstances. But of course, everybody will still get downlines, right? And you will still make the money ever, just little time, So now, back to what we were trying to say. So now, if we keep to the concept, because over the weekend, and even up the weekend, this evening is still part of the weekend anyways, for the past 2 days, I've been critically, 2 days, 3 days, I've been critically analyzing all that we have been doing, the success of this project, how it's going to be the best for everyone. So I discovered that if we continue with the 1 person in 2 months, it will eventually pay off, all right? It will pay off, but it's going to slow down the process. It's going to keep it a little bit slow, right? You're going to wait longer. Maybe it's possible you could even wait for about a year plus, even 2 years, because since it's 1 person, so before you imagine filling 2,000 people. And let's say we are just about total now, we are just about 200 and something. And the level we are on right now, the level requires, the next level after this one requires 729. The level we are on right now requires about 243. And we have done about 100 and something, remaining about 70 something to finalize our level. So if we keep that pace, while it is true, we will gradually be filling those levels, no problem. Everybody's cooperating, the thing will be going fine, but it's going to take you a long time, right? It's going to take you a long time. So that's what we have discovered as a challenge. If we know that we'll be patient with the system the way it is now, say let's keep doing it the way it is. Bring 1 person in 2 months. That is not a problem. The system will still work very well. But we wouldn't want a situation where somebody will be on the neck of those doing the registrations, the registrars, and then we'll be asking them, why have I not gotten somebody so far? All right? What is keeping me from getting people under me? I paid so time. Forgetting that the number of people coming in is coming in slowly, very slowly, right? So, and the time gap given for each person to bring in the 1 person is also longer. So imagine 1 person in 2 months, and you are putting it like that, under each individual. 1 person in 2 months, 1 person in 2 months. So what's going to happen? You should expect that the people might not be coming. I mean, your results might not be coming in as big as you want or as fast as you want. The guarantee I will give you, if we keep with that same pace, is that in about 1 year plus, you might likely rank diamond. 1 year plus, so let's say max 2 months, 2 years rather. If we keep like that, if you keep it that way, 2 years you rank diamond. Okay, max 2 years you rank diamond. But that might not be what you want. All right. So now let's look at what we have seen to be the solution, so that we can have a system where if you are telling anybody about this project or this arrangement, all right, if you are telling anybody about this arrangement, you cannot be certain, it's okay, in so period of months, this person is going to be gold, is going to be earning maybe $2,000 monthly, 3,000, 5,000, whatever it is. All right. And then every single month, once we start producing any rank at all, that rank will be produced, several of it will be produced every single month. So let's say we produce any gold, okay? The next month, we are certain that, or you know that the next month, you are certain that there will be like 3 gold that that's going to emerge from the system. The next one, you expect that there's going to be 9 gold, while you have 3 platinums. All right. So every single month, everybody already knows. And once we have a single diamond, the next month, you're going to have 3 diamonds. The next one, 3 diamonds. Yeah. The next one, you're going to have 9 diamonds. Right. The next one, you're going to have, just like that, just like that, just like that. So we want a system where everybody will be on the same page, will have the same results. Nobody will be in any way delayed. All right. You just know that anyhow it is, within 1 month, before this 1 month we finish, I will enter the next level. Before this other month will finish, I'm on the other rank. So you can give yourself a specific period of months. Okay, say I should be earning, if I'm good by 4 months from now, for example, I should be earning a little over, if it is 1,000, if it is $500 extra, at least something specific, something that you can relate with, right? If you understand what I'm saying, please, let's just, if you understand what I'm saying, if it resonates with you, if that's the kind of thing you actually want, okay, just give me, whether it's a fire emoji or whatever you feel comfortable with on the chat box. If you understand what I've said so far, right? If you understand what I've said so far, and you've been following me up, and you want, you are thinking in line with what I'm thinking, a better way to make this work, let's get something like a fire emoji, something to inspire me myself, so that I don't get dull talking this, right? I don't get dull talking this. So on the chat box, drop anything motivating, anything encouraging. Let's quickly go to the next solution, right? Let's go to the solution. We are not asking to raise hand, just something motivating that, okay, I will want the best solution. I mean, this is awesome. It's better we are seeing this in advance, right? And we are planning to give it a big boom, right? A big boom, because all of us want 2024 to be probably the best year for everyone. All of us want this 2024 to be the best year, so that even if everything else fails, every other thing you're doing, we are not praying it fails, I beg you, but let's just assume that every other thing doesn't work out the way you plan it, you have LiveGood to fall back on. You have LiveGood to be so sure of that this is where my my financial my financial hub is. Okay, this is where my money is going to come from. This is my bank, that you are sure every single month, few thousands of dollars will be coming in, to your bank account. All right. So if that's what you want, then let me go and give you the solution, right? Let's talk about solution. So let me see you please type on the chat box solution, 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 solution. That's all I want to see. Let's talk about solution. So give me on the chat box if you want to know the solution, if you want to know the permanent way to start making these few thousands every single month. Just give me a solution on the chat box, a solution on the chat box. That's all I need from you this evening, and nothing more. All I need is solution this evening and nothing more, because we have to make it better, right? We have to make it better by all means possible. In fact, not even better, best. We have to make it best, Because I for one cannot be part of a system that is not giving out the best. That's why we're constantly thinking of what to do. We're constantly making improvement just to ensure that people get nothing but the best. So if this is what you want, give us solution on the chat box. Go to the chat box, you type solution there, and I know you're really ready to make 2024 rock for you, right? That you want 24 to be the best, and you guarantee us that you're not going to be patronizing all those here today and gone tomorrow investment. All right. 2024 should be a year you're going to stay away from all those Ponzi's. All right. You dedicate your life to something legit. You dedicate your time to something amazing. All right. You dedicate your time to something that is one of the most rewarding platforms ever. And no more are you going to give your money to all those people who are looking for how to take money from you. Right? That's 2024 for us. So right now, what I'm going to do is to share my screen, and I'm going to share the solution, right? The solution. Okay. Okay. So I believe you can see my screen. Uh, so now let's progress. Let's look at now. This is the benefit of the one family new project. If this is okay, if you okay it after we finish discussing it, then we go with it. Now, number one, as you can see on the screen there, this method guarantees your diamond ranking in 8 months, or even far less, possibly between 6 months to 7 months. All right, between 6 to 7 months, it should be a diamond, and that means you should be earning between $5,000 to $10,000 monthly. All right, from the at least from the 7th month, you should be making that amount of money. All right, but before then, you will also be making some good money. All right, but we are looking at something that we are setting. Okay, that if you work with, this is the result you're going to get. Now, with the current plan we have in place, although it is an easier way, it's not going to stress you much, but especially for those who will join later, it's going to take them longer time before they can even rank to gold. Okay, it's going to take you a long time. The reason why it's going to take a long time, like I explained before, is because of the time gap given in between when you should bring in the people. All right, that time gap there is going to delay it. That's the major thing. But if we leave it that way, it will still work. The only thing is going to take longer, right? But definitely to work, right? So we wanted to eliminate that problem, to delay when it comes to delaying the length at which you qualify. Instead of 2 years, instead of 2 years plus, what if you become a diamond in about less than 8 months, right? And you're making good money. So now that's one of the facts. Now, which one would you prefer? Is it to refer 3 people or to refer 6 people? I know a lot of us would choose to refer 6 people. I mean 3. Sorry about that. That's 3. Everybody will prefer to refer 3. And that's why we have reduced it to a minimum of 3 and above. And I mean, guess what? You are only referring 3 one time. It's not like if you are following this particular arrangement, you are not expected to be referring people every 2 months or every month, no. It's just a one-time 3. Once you bring this one-time 3 persons, okay, you are done. You are done. You don't need to be doing that every single month. Unlike the other arrangement where you are going to continue bringing them in, and some of you are already thinking, how do you get the 6 and all of that? All right, it's just a one-time 3 referrals you're going to bring, and that's it. You are done. You're going to make all the money you ever wanted to make once you get your 3. That's it. But however, to ensure we guarantee your ranking to diamond in 8 months or even far less, why we are saying far less is because this time around, instead of registering when you get to silver, you register when you get to gold this time. Because if we say when you get to silver, with this current plan, it is going to affect how much you as a person will make within when you become a silver and when you should register again. All right? Because this system, this plan now we have, this arrangement we have now, this new plan, helps to ensure that everything is stable. You are not worried anymore. It gives you peace of mind. So whether people register again or not, it will not affect your ranking. It will not affect the money you're going to make. So we decided, just thought of it, that it's better we just push it a little bit since it's not a basic requirement to rank. All right. What guarantees the ranking is you just get your 3. You have done all the job in the world. All right. So this method also guarantees that no one is left behind at any point. All right. But please note the requirements, because for everything that is going to be fine, there must be basic requirements, and we all must be in the know. All right. These 3 that we are talking about should come in the first 1 month of your joining. That's the only difficult not difficult, that's the only challenging aspect to it, which is very simple because we have made it very easy. Even if you cannot get the 3, you can pay with money. All right, you can just pay with money, and that cares for everything. All right. When you register as a gold, all right, please take note, when you get to gold, you register again. And when you register again, you will need to refer 3 to that account, or again, you substitute it with money. So if somebody has $153 after he or she is registered, the person has done his job. All right? The person has done his job. So this is not a case like I cannot refer. There are many people out there looking for a way to put in their money. So instead of saying I cannot refer, and you have the money, for example, you pay with the money, that's all. We are going to come to some interesting aspect later, right? Now, in this arrangement, again, keep in mind, you won't need to subscribe ever with your personal money after a registration with $51, although it's $50, all right? But we like saying 51 because of the $1 extra charge. So this is not the case where we had before in our previous account where you have to be subscribing yourself. No, with this one, you don't subscribe, much like the one we're working on currently, okay? The one family we have been working on all this while. You don't actually need to subscribe anymore. And you might not even need to pay $140, $141. Just $51 is all that is needed. All right, just $51 is all that is needed. And your the money for the 3 people, or you bring in the 3 people, that is fine. Now, this is the guaranteed way to make this a permanent solution for everyone to rank as diamond in 8 months. Now, see the 7th number, and I know some of you will like this because this means you cannot treat this as an investment, right? You cannot bring in all those people that can't refer, but they can afford to pay $153 for their 3. There are many people who ordinarily they love LiveGood, but because they cannot refer, they have the money. Some of them will approach you, must have approached you like they've approached me, asking, can I pay with money? But because you told them, if you pay with money, you will still need to bring in 3 to put under those 3 that you are paying for. That one fed them up and they couldn't continue. They left the project. But right now with this, you can bring in the money. You can tell them, oh, now you can invest with us. All right? Treat it as an investment if you want, to some people anyways. But there will always be network marketers like us who will be ready to take advantage of, those incentives that we are going to talk about very soon now. Right? So now notice what happens. In number 8, when a person pays, let's say the person decided to pay for his tree with his $153, we will throw the money to the community, to anyone who could refer, like we agreed before. One referral attracts $25 from the money paid. So if you refer like 6 people, you will take the entire $150, and it's going to be the fastest finger. Anybody who brings in somebody who is ready to register for networker, this one is now for networker. So what this system has allowed is that it has allowed us to accommodate both those who are networkers and those who are not networkers, who are ready to invest, but they don't know how to talk to people. All right? They can't talk to anybody, but they have the money. So when they give you $153, you just bring it to the central pulse. We'll make it open to the community. Somebody paid in $153. He does not have somebody. The first person to bring in, or the first people to bring in the required number of people, takes the money as referral bonuses. So if you refer one, we'll send $25 to you. Remember, the person is paying including the service charge, the Binance charge. So that wouldn't be a problem. You get your complete $25. You refer 2 people, you have your $50. You refer the 6 people, we'll give you the $150. That's the effort, the reward for working. So it's like we have also duplicated the normal, what's it called? The normal referral bonus that LiveGood pays every Thursday. We have also replicated it within our own group. For those who are ready to work, now there is incentives for you. Even for those who are not ready to work, they are now investing. So we can bring in the investors, ask them to join us. In fact, look at how the investment looks like you have seen already. Invest $204. Now that $204 is the person's registration of $51 plus the 3 persons he's supposed to bring. Okay? And then what's the profit? The person makes $3,000 within the first 6 months, and thereafter from the 8th month, right? The person will start making nothing less than $6,000, because by then the person is already a diamond. And so the person will start making over $6,000. I'm just keeping it very low, okay? Because I know it's going to be more than $6,000, but we're keeping all these figures very low, all right? So the person starts making over $6,000 every single month for investing how much? $204. And guess what? Because LiveGood is the most, for me, is the most reliable platform now. We are not afraid that what if we invest and nothing happens? I mean, that the business collapses. All right? But the only watchword, the only thing we need to be on guard is these 3 must be brought within the first month. We can start this experiment January 1st, 2024. And then we say between January 1st and the end of January, everybody bring in your 3. Or you pay with your money if you cannot bring. It's possible that you bring in 2. Then you pay with money for the other 3rd person. Or you bring in 1. You pay with money for the other 2 people. Whichever one is welcome here. All right? It's welcome here. All right? Now, for those people who already, they have brought in 3 people. All right? For those who have brought in 3 people with this existing arrangement, they don't need to worry themselves anymore bringing anybody. They've fulfilled their requirements. If you have brought in your 3, ordinarily, you have fulfilled your requirement. But we're also begging you, in case you have more, give us. But once the incentives are out, I know you don't even tell them. They will know they can go out, get more persons just to get the money, right? So, but if you have not brought in anybody, now, if we adopt this method that guarantees your ranking faster and you making money, then that's it. We are done with when it comes to making money. You won't even be interested in other platforms. Anybody that brings in other platform to you, you won't be interested, because you have a more reliable, and the investment you are putting here is very low, $204. if you want to treat it as an investment. 204, your registration plus the registration of the 3 people. All right. Then if you're already a member, it's just $153. All right. And that secures your position. I mean, that's it. You've done what you ought to do. Now, if we do this on monthly basis, what you'll notice is that every single month, right? Every single month, we'll be having ranks upon ranks, right? People will be coming out. You now know that, okay, let me show you how the plan is going to look like. Let me use this other one. I'm going to stop sharing with this. Okay, so that, hold on a second, please. I'm going to share with another one. So those who cannot refer, they have opportunity now to become part of LiveGood. As far as they have $204 if you are not yet a member, or $153. All right. Then for those of us who are network marketers already, once the money is out, we know what to do. We'll get our people on board, and then we take the money, right? We'll take the money. And this is why nobody can copy us. You know, when we started, there was one group of people who decided to copy us. But unfortunately, you cannot copy us because we'll always be 10 steps ahead of, every other person here. That's what we're doing. We want the best solution for everyone. Okay, so what we're doing now, what I'm going to show you is, a better understanding of what I've just said so far. Most likely you have seen this before. I don't want to believe it's your first time seeing that. If you have been attending our Zooms, of course, you will know that. Sorry, please. I'm trying to project it. All right. So that's the plan we are talking about. Now, with this plan, you can become a diamond in 8 months. Now, don't mind this matrix money that you see. Those ones are small money, okay? The matrix money you are seeing there. Because that matrix, they did not even calculate the matching bonuses, which is the main money, all right? It's the main money there. So you cannot be so certain that, okay, in 6 months, I'll be a platinum and I'll be earning over $1,000 already with this plan, all right? In 5 months, I'm going to be a gold, and I'll also be earning, if somewhere around $1,000, between $500 to $1,000. All right, I will be earning that at least. That for the next month, I will become a platinum, and I will earn far better than what I earned the previous month. Every month becomes better. With this double crown, I mean this crown diamond, will come, to you in the 10th month. In the 10th month, you become a crown diamond and you are earning thousands of dollars. So this one is like an already made plan that is going to make it easy for you and I to go tell people, look, come and invest $204 with us. I mean, you secured something amazing, and that's all you need to do. Or you get us, you start with $51 and get 3 friends. That's it. All right, that's it. So at this point, friends, I would like to stop the recording, and I want to take your questions that you might have and your endorsement. If you feel the other plan is okay, we should stay that slow, no problem, that's fine. Okay, but if you also feel this one is going to make it faster and we should start January 1st to January 31st every month, okay? It's just a one-time stuff. Once you have done that, that's all. You've done it. Once you brought in your 3, you are done. Okay, I'm not doing anything else here. You are done. You are not doing anything else here. And this guarantees that nobody is left behind. Not even your person who is coming later is left behind. All right? If you cannot refer, bring the money. The community will produce the people. Right? You cannot refer, no worry, the community will help you produce the people. Just bring in the money, invest, that's all. Right? So let's take Mr. Kingsford, please. Go ahead. Let me make you a co-host. You can go ahead. Okay, I'm not with the other device. Okay, go ahead, unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah. Hello. Please, can you hear me?
Very well.
That is great. Sorry, my background will be a little bit noisy because I am on the roadside working somewhere and I joined the program. And so I came in the middle stage where you get your tray and whatever, blah, blah. But my question is, you mean to say that